names for them, right? All right, looks like we restarted at 4 minutes. Okay, it's going to be a little part 3 mini, so I'm going to have to finish this one up. So anyway, they have these crazy names, right? They're not just Atlas, right? Even though the system picked them up. That's not what they label them. Literally, but this one's labeled Atlas, 3i Atlas, right? So if you just came in on this now, this is just part 3 that's picking up off my part 2 because it just timed out. But anyway, so when I was investigating Atlas and the Greek gods, okay? Let me go back here. It's a strong person. Hold on, to click on it. So the anatomy is the first cervical vertebrae that supports the head. This has the drawing learning paper. Hold on. Okay, so Titan, a son of Lapis, a brother of Prometheus and Epimetheus, condemned to support the skies on his shoulder, embodied by the ancients with the Atlas Mountains. A person who supports a heavy burden, a mainstay. A liquid propellant booster rocket, originally developed at the first U.S., used as Agena or Centaur upper stages to launch satellites into orbit around the Earth and send probes to the moon and planets, also used to launch the Mercury spacecraft into orbit around the Earth. Literally, right here, when you're looking up Atlas. Okay, so there's something like they were guiding me to the name, but that's not even the part that I was looking up, right? But Atlas is an incredibly strong person or one who carries an enormous burden. Since the 16th century, pictures of Atlas and his burdens have been used all over maps. And the word Atlas is used for a book of maps, right? Okay, so there's something very significant. And then if you look up the Greek meaning behind Atlas, let me see. So, if you haven't taken a look at my first 2 readings, I was talking a lot about gifts being activated. We know that Atlas is bringing in highly galactic intelligence. It's activating certain gifts within. I was talking about psycho. Why I keep saying psycho? Pyrokinesis, right? New gifts being activated, being able to use fire, okay? And gifts that nobody has access to. Literally, like, these gifts are activating stuff within the mind. People are starting to have certain gifts and psychic abilities that have never been used before. This is where it was lining me. This is where they were guiding me down the path of discovery, leading me to look more into Atlas, more into the intel, more behind what's going on. So if you're interested in finding out about the fire manipulation, the control of pyrokinesis, take a look at part 2 or part 1 of these readings, right? I do upload in 3s, okay? I didn't think I was going to get to do a 3rd, but they cut me off at 4 more minutes. Now I have like a minute. So let me, oh, of course, now nothing is coming up. Certain searches, right? But anyway, there's something very significant with the name Atlas. So I'm planting the seed for more of you for Path of Discovery, okay? But literally, when you look up like architecture, a stone carving of a male figure used as a column to support the thing of the Greek style building, okay? And this thing, if you look at it, looks like a column, right? And those are the ancient carvings that ancient civilizations have been putting in stone, all sorts of stuff, long time ago. This time that is approaching, right? But look up the meaning behind the Greek god Atlas. There's something very significant with that. And I gotta go. All right, guys.